Hey, thanks for joining us here on timforrest.com or youtube.com/timforrest consulting. I wanted to share with you one of the biggest lessons in my career that began. It was just shortly after I graduated school. Had just gotten promoted. I was no longer loading food trucks, not driving a food truck, but actually making a sales call, and I was very excited and very happy to do it. This was one of the largest. This was the largest single sales call of my career at the time. I was so excited. I worked so hard for that meeting. I knew it was a big deal. If I could make this happen, it would be a massive opportunity for our team, for the business, and I was thinking my career as well, and my budget and the numbers for the group, and it was a massive opportunity at the time. So I spent days, literally days, and I remember I still have it, and I'll have to get that, but I created 2 books, literally 100-page presentations for this. And it was such a big deal. I wanted to show respect to the buyer and let him know, how much I appreciated the opportunity and how much work I'd put into it. So I got to the meeting, got in his office, started the presentation, and I was so excited about the books. And I handed the book to him, and I put my book down on my side, ready to open it up and go through it there at his office. And so this was just page after page after page of data and information, category information that was going to help improve his business with all these different insights going through everything. Then he takes, before we even get it open, he looks down at it, takes the book, and he throws it, and it's a large notebook, throws it across the desk at me and says, "Tim, I'm not going to read that book. We're not going to read that book. There's 4 things I want from you." And he said, "Write this down." So yes, sir. And so I wrote down the 4 things. I was very concerned about the book, but I wrote down the 4 things, smiled, said, "Yes, sir," and got out of the meeting and went and took care of those 4 things that he asked me to do and to come back. And I did that, followed up with him, came back, and he ended up being my first $1 million food customer. Later on, what happened in the following years, I ended up discovering other items that the buyers were looking for in many different areas. And so this is what led to the 9 pillars. And so I've been able to take these learnings and create the 9 pillars. And so there are 9 areas that buyers are looking for from us when we go in to sell them our food product or CPG product. That's one of the reasons it's been so effective. It's taken me literally decades to figure out the 9 pillars and to synthesize that down into those 9 points, those 9 areas. It's very simple. It's just built around 3 different areas. There's 3 sets of data for 3 different areas that the buyer is looking for. Looking for information on the consumer. He's looking for information for the retail operation, and then he's looking for information on the product. So product, the retailer, and the shopper or consumer. And so that's really it, and it's just been so effective over time. I've worked with several clients this week on their 9-pillar presentation, and it's been so effective. I've shared with you before how effective Tiffany has been at Plant Perks. They went from 100 store. They were a 100-store company. They used the 9 pillars and were able to explode in 1 year during COVID. They were able to explode over 800 stores. Today, they're in over 2,000 stores. You take other clients of mine, started non-revenue, Danos. Danos is in 9,000. I think he's in 6,500 stores today. Other clients of mine as well that have taken that and have been very successful. I've been very successful with it in my early years in the food industry. I hope this information helps. If you have any questions about 9 pillars or selling food products, working with retail, working with food service, working with the different channels direct to consumer, send me a note or jump on my calendar. My calendar is at timforrestmarkets.com. If you want to just send me a note, I'd love to talk to you. If you have an innovative product and you're looking to grow that, you're putting time and energy into growing that, I would be very interested in talking with you and answering any questions you may have. If you have a quick question, and you do not have an innovative product, or you're not looking, for growth plans, just send me a quick note, tim@timforest.com. Hope you have a great day, and hit the like and subscribe button. I'd love to leave a comment. If this was helpful, if you leave a comment below, that would be awesome. Thanks a lot, and have a great day.